Crafty Mom. We are going to work on hearts today. For one of your last times of the month for Valentine's, since Valentine's is coming up this week. There just can be decorations. Hang them on doorknobs, on your front door. Put them in a line if you've got bigger ones, littler ones, whatever you want to do. Show you how we did this to begin with. So, as it spins around here. And here's the red one. Okay. What I did is went and printed hearts off of the internet. You can look for images, just click, search on hearts. You can print them out. I printed them out, cut them out, and then I glued them on cardboard so they would be stiffer, because this is your base for your hearts. I'm going to do this one, I think, in red, which this is what I've got for yarn. Well, maybe not red, because it's not sticking out too easily. Or maybe it is. You know what? Why don't we use the pink? It's out easier. Okay. What I'm using is, I love this yarn. It is a, I can't even talk. This is considered sparkly yarn. The red has silver in it. This corally pink has like a, almost like a clear and glitter. And the pink has got silver glitter through it, because when the light hits it, it sparkles. Okay. First thing we're going to do, as we start our first piece of yarn, to get it to stick to the base, easiest thing to do, take you a piece of tape, tape it down really well so it doesn't go anywhere. And then, just like you would wrap anything else, if you were making a bow or pom-poms, you're just going to start putting the yarn on, and you'll do it in different directions. Easier to pull out quite a bit of yarn to start with. You could do it with 2 colors, you could do it with 1, just however you chose to do. And you're just going to keep wrapping it around. When it starts getting to the edge on one side, just flip it and start on the other. So you can get, and as you go, you're going to have to start moving to different places on the piece of cardboard. And you can see with me wrapping this, this is the reason you needed it to have a cardboard base, because your printer paper, whether you use regular printer paper or use cardstock, which is what I did. I used cardstock to print my hearts out on, just so it would be a little thicker and easier to handle putting it on the cardboard, because you need it to have, some stiffness to your heart, or else this yarn is just going to pull the pieces of the cardboard. And there's no, you do it 5 times this way, and then 4 another, then 5 this. You just kind of keep going until you have it all, the cardboard covered. And make sure you're going. I'm going to stop. I'm not done yet, but I'm not done. I'm just showing you right now. You can see there's still cardboard, but I'm going all sorts of kind of different directions. So therefore, you have better coverage of your cardboard. You're not going to be as likely to have pieces showing in the end. And you can do this with any size hearts. You can do small hearts, you can do big hearts, just whatever your little heart desires. You can do a big heart with the opening and do a little heart in the middle. Really, just like I said, depends on what you want, what you're doing, and so forth. Over here where it's got a spot on there. Now that we have the full heart covered, I'm going to show right there, I'm going to snip the yarn, and I'm going to take a crochet hook. It doesn't matter what kind you have. Let's see, this one is an H, and the blue one is a J, but like I said, that doesn't really matter for what we're fixing to do. You're going to take your crochet needle and kind of tuck it down under the yarn and pull it through. So kind of like if you were putting a bow and arrow through something, you're going to take your yarn, I accidentally let go, so, okay, and wrap it around the hook, like so. Then you're going to pull it under, well, I let go. Let's see. Sometimes it takes more than one try to get it through there. Here. And you're going to pull it under that yarn and pull it through. That way you are tucking in your end that you just did. That one came off from somewhere. There we go. So, then you're just going to snip this piece from the back. And this is what your front and your back. You have your yarn going all different directions. You can see it. Same thing with this one. Next thing we're going to do is take a piece of the pink that you use for it. Use a, you could use a plastic needle. It can be metal, it can be plastic. I'll call it there. Of course, I always use a needle threader for yarn because it's just easier for me. And then you're going to take this, once you have it threaded, just sweep it back behind some of these pieces of thread, just like you were putting the other in, and pull it through. So it's on there. Then just knot it. Okay. Now that you have it good, the knot done, just trim off this excess piece of yarn. Make sure, pull on it, make sure it's good and tight. And then you're just going to pull the knot to where it'll be on the back and not showing. That's the back side. Here's your front. And there is your yarn heart. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.